Welcome back to Cheat Sheet, everybody. Today I thought we'd take a look at some cool tips and tricks for using Instagram. These are the cheats that I use on an everyday basis, the ones I use the most, so I thought you might dig them too. So fun fact, Instagram is actually the second most popular social media site behind Facebook. And that's just taking into account the mobile app usage, which is what we're going to talk about today. But for my money, Instagram is the best site for posting and viewing photos out of all the social media sites. And this is the time of the year where you're going to take more pictures than any other time of the year. So I figured the timing's pretty good. So here are my top 4 everyday Instagram cheats.
Instagram is best used as a mobile phone app, thanks to the fact you most likely have a very high quality camera built right into that phone. So today, I'll be showing you the app on my Android device. Your iOS phone layout should look pretty darn identical to this, but if you see anything different, drop me a line in the comments and I'll get back to you. Our first tip is about as basic as they come. I've seen a lot of friends just recently join Instagram, and some of them have complained about the seemingly multiple steps it takes to just post a picture onto their feed. So let's do that. Once we're in the Instagram app, we're going to click down here on the camera icon in the middle bar, which will either bring up our phone's camera automatically or our photo gallery. So to take my nerdy picture, I'll just tap the blue circle here. I'll skip choosing a filter by tapping on the blue arrow up top here. And now on the finishing page, I'll skip everything else and just hit the blue check mark next to my awesome picture here. It's posted and we're in and out in 30 seconds or less. Okay, so on our first tip, we were very hipster and decided our photo was just too perfect for filters. But you know what? Instagram has some awesome built-in filters that you can apply to really make your photos pop. So we're going to use them, dang it. Let's hit the camera icon again. And this time we're going to tap on Gallery here to open up all of the pictures on our phone. And I'm going to select that sweet Stormtrooper photo I just took and add a filter to that. So let's tap the blue arrow up top to move forward. And see those funny names at the bottom? I'm just going to tap on a couple until I find one that I like overall. Okay, gingham looks good. I'm going to choose that. Now, I could dive into some serious tweaks if I wanted by tapping the wrench icon here, but I just want to tweak the brightness of this image and maybe tone down that filter just a bit. So if I tap the sun looking icon here, I can now slide left and right to either brighten or darken the image. I'm going to bring the brightness up to about 60, and then I'm going to accept that change by hitting the check mark. And now I want to bring down some of the filter effect just a tad. So to do that, I'll just click on the name of the filter itself. And now I'll see a slider showing 100%, meaning that 100% of the filter has been applied to the image. I'm going to bring that down just a tad by sliding the slider to the left. And there. That looks good. So I'll hit the check mark. And that's how you very quickly tweak a filter. So I've got a series of cool photos I took the other night. I want to upload them all to my Instagram page, but I want them to stay together when I do. So I want to make a collage. To do that, tap the camera icon again, and then from the gallery, choose an image. Then tap this little icon here. And if you've never downloaded the Layout app before, you'll see this message pop up that prompts you to get or download it to your phone. It's a pretty small app, so we'll do that. Now, if you're using an Android phone, you'll be taken to the Google Play Store, where you can just click Install to get going. If you're on an Apple device, you'll be taken to the App Store. Same rules apply. I'm just going to hit Install. After a few seconds, the Instagram app will relaunch itself, maybe show you a brief tutorial, but eventually you'll be back in here and looking at this screen. Select the photos you'd like to add to the collage. And then, up top, scroll through all the different possible collage layouts until you find one you like. And then just tap the one you like. And on a new screen, you'll see lots of options to tweak your collage to your heart's content. But when you're happy with one, just click the next button up in the top right. Add a filter to the whole thing if you'd like. Hit the top blue arrow again. And here you are on the finishing page where you can just hit the check mark. And now that's been posted as well. Now maybe I've turned you on to Instagram by now, but maybe you're thinking, I mean, this is cool and all, but I really only use Twitter and I fear change, Brad. Well, that's okay too, because you can very easily set up your Instagram account to automatically post anything you put up on Instagram to Twitter or Facebook or whatever social media site. So let's link our Insta to Twitter. To do that, click on the item down in the bottom right that will bring us to our profile, and then tap on the 3 dots icon up in the top right here, and then scroll down until you see under settings where it says linked accounts, and tap on the words. And now we can tap on the other sites we'd like Instagram to automatically post to as well. So we'll tap on Twitter, and if you've never linked before, you'll see a window pop up that asks you to log into the site with your info. So once you've done that and you've authorized that social media site to speak to Instagram, you'll see this check mark next to that site in the Instagram app. Now, anytime you go to post a photo, all you need to do to make sure the photo goes up on Instagram and your other linked social media sites is tap on the name of the site you want to share to here on the finishing page, and your photo will now post to whatever sites you chose.
At first glance, Instagram might seem like a pretty basic site, but really when you dive in, it's a very feature-rich site. And I use a lot of really cool advanced features whenever I go into Instagram to post that we didn't really go over today, but we will do that in the future. For now, that'll wrap us for the week. As always, please do keep up the likes and shares. You've done an excellent job so far. I very much appreciate it. I'd love to see it continue. We'll see you in 7.